All right, I want to talk to y'all today about the Uno app. I know most of y'all familiar with the game Uno, but I would say that playing Uno like in a live setting with your friends and playing Uno on the app is two different things. Like I really had to get, accustomed to playing on the app. And let me tell you something. That shit might be the most cheatingest game I ever played. Like that shit, I've never seen a game. Is that a word? Cheatingest? Listen, fuck it. I just listen. Cheatingest game I ever played. I know most of y'all familiar with the game, you know. You know what I mean? People play it different, depending on where you at, who you with. You know what I mean? People like to stack a bunch of bullshit, shit like that. Like, we can get into that argument, you know what I mean? But y'all familiar with the concept. You gotta either, put the number with the number or the color with the color. Yo, the app is a different story. First of all, you gotta have like a certain amount of coins to even play in like the certain matches or whatever. You gotta have a certain amount of coins. Then, one of the basic things of the game, they team you up. They team you up with another person, and then you gotta play two other people. Most of the time, that should be the computer. So they give you a bullshit hand. Like you start off, your hand will be a bunch of numbers. You got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you got a reverse. That's it. The two people you playing, they whole hand be all draw twos, all draw fours, all skips. Like it'll go around whatever like 2 or 3 times before you can even get a card out, and then by that time you already got 15 cards. So how the fuck you gonna win a match like that? Then on top of that, the person they team you up with, your teammate, they might be on some shit. Like, usually they give you a computer person. Like, I know it be real people on there, but I'm sorry. A lot of times that should be the computer. So then you gotta overcome your teammate doing some bullshit. Let me tell y'all what my teammate did yesterday. So, boom, we starting off the match. He got an okay hand. The color yellow. He had a bunch of yellows, right? It get to him. He throw out the fucking draw 4 card. Now on the app, if you throw out a draw 4 and you got the color that it is, they can challenge it, and they challenge you. You know what I mean? You'll end up taking the cards instead of the person you try and give it to, and they'll just change the color. The shit yellow, he got yellows. He got like 3 or 4 yellows. He throw out a draw 4 and he make it yellow. Like, what the fuck is you doing? And then the bull challenged it. So then they had to, boom, he had to take 6 cards. My teammate. So it come back around to him again. By this time, I think it might have been the same color. I don't know. It might have been the same color. He got another draw 4 from, because he had to draw 6 cards. He got another draw 4. He had whatever color it was, he had that color. He did the very same thing he just did and just had to end up drawing cards for. He did the same thing again. The board challenged it. Boom, hit him with the hammer. Now you gotta draw 6 more cards. Like, how we gonna win a match when my teammate doing that? How we gonna win a match and my teammate doing that? Let me tell you what another one of my teammates did. This is how you know this shit is the computer. So, yo, it was like, I don't know, it was like maybe like a red 2 out or whatever. So the bull throw out a 2 or whatever, and then it's my teammate turn, and he got a 2, and he on Uno. He on Uno. This nigga draw a card, yo. Like, I can't make this shit up. That's what I was like, for real. I was like, yeah, this shit the computer. He got Uno. He got the card that's supposed to go out for us to win. He draw a card. What the fuck is you doing, yo? Yo, like, I was done with that. I never seen nobody. I done played 1,000 Uno games. Like, Fuck that. No, I done played like 5,000 Uno games. I'm talking like going way back. I've never seen anyone ever do that, yo. Never, ever, ever. You got Uno and you draw a card. What the fuck is you doing, yo? I threw like on the app, you could like be throwing shit at people. Yo, I threw eggs at this nigga the rest of the match, yo. And we ended up still winning, but we ain't win as big as we could, like, cause you win coins every time you win or whatever. We ain't get the coins we should have got cause we went through the joint kind of quick, but he drew a card instead of throwing out the card for he had Uno. He had Uno. Like I don't even know the word to describe my emotion during that moment. I guess I can say confusion. I was confused, like, or astonished. Like I never seen no one ever as long as I've been playing Uno, I never seen anybody do that. Like, so the John, it be trying to make you like pay for coins and shit, but like you can, it's certain with different little hidden little secret shit you could do to get your coins up or whatever. So I would never pay for the coins. I paid to get rid of the advertisements, and they gave me like 10,000 coins. I played like 2 matches, and I lost like one of them. They took like all my coins, like, so that shit was some bullshit. That shit is what's the word I said? The cheatinest game I ever played. Every match you start off, fucking your 2 opponents, they got all the special cards. They got all the skips. They got all the wilds, the draw 4s. And then whenever they do got to hit the deck, it's always the card that they need to put down. Like, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, you got all the number cards. Like, you can't do shit. But then, because you getting hit with the bullshit by your opponents, you starting the match off, you going to have like 15 cards. You know what I mean? 20 cards or whatever. It's like, shit, by that point, it's like, how can you win? How can you win the game? Like, and that's how the joint operating. I mean, sometimes they'll give you some good shit, but usually you gonna be playing a computer. They get a computer some fucking good ass hands, and you stuck with the bullshit hand, and you gotta fight your way out of that shit. Like, that should be cheating like shit. And then you lose the match. Like, the more cards you got at the end of the match depend on, like, how severe, like how many coins they gonna take from you. So if you lose a match and you got like fucking 20 cards, you might as well just say goodbye to all your coins. You know what I mean? Hold up, we gonna go back to my teammate he had Uno. He had the card that needed to be thrown down, and he drew a card from the deck. My fault. Like I gotta go back to that. Like I don't even know if you call that idiotic. Like if it's a word above idiotic, like that's what that move was. Like he had the card to win the game, and he drew a card from the deck. Yeah, the players on that joint be fake as shit. Like this how you know that shit the computer. Like that should be a picture of a girl, but the name will say like Dave or some shit like that. That should say Greg. Like, but it'd be a picture of a female. You know what I mean? Then if it'd be a picture of a female, it'd be a picture of a male. That shit'll say, I don't know, it'll say like Karen or some shit. Like man, this shit fake as shit. Like, and then you got the players that got they name just a bunch of fucking symbols and numbers and letters. And like, come on, y'all can't be real people. Like, y'all can't be real people. That should be fake. It's the most cheatingest game I've ever played. To cap everything off, like, I love playing Uno, you know what I mean? I be having fun, but the game be cheating. The app be cheating. And that's the bottom line. But I got something funny to tell y'all. So, Mr. I want to hit the deck when I got Uno, when I got the card. After that match or whatever, maybe I played like a couple other matches. And then I get into another match a couple matches later, and I end up seeing him, but he on like the opponent's team. And I peeped that, so I was like, "Oh, that's the bull." Yo, I threw shit at him the whole match. I was throwing eggs and tomatoes at him, and he was throwing the shit back at me too. Like we was throwing shit at each other the entire match. Fuck out of here, nigga. You the one that wanted to hit the deck when you had the card on Uno. Dumbass motherfucker.